Well, hello everybody, and it is a pleasure to be with you once again. And you know how many videos I have to make? It's unbelievable. But every time I look at stuff, I just discover stuff to show you guys, which no one has ever seen before, I hope. And today's no exception. We're going to reveal to you the Great Giza Battery. That's right, there is an enormous battery on the Giza Plateau, and no one's talking about it. So we have to show it. We have to show this damn thing. And this is just extraordinary because it's so interesting when sometimes you see something and you zoom in and you have a look and you think, what's that? Oh, I guess it's nothing. And you look again and you think, oh, maybe it is something after all. And you look at this thing here and what is it? It's unbelievable. What is it? We'll get to what it is in a moment. I can't believe what this is. This is incredible. I wish I was on the plateau. I'd be showing you stuff all day long for 6 months straight. This is unbelievable. So what we have here, we have a kind of wall. Here's a wall. Here's another wall there. And this is a regular shaped what can only be described as a type of battery here on the Giza Plateau. I don't know what you could call this, and it's basically called by archaeologists builders' quarters, but they're not sure, so they don't mention it. So you will see this omitted. That's right, guys. You will see this omitted from many modern representations, many modern maps. You won't see this at all, whatever the hell it is. It seems to be some kind of toothed mechanism, and there are actually two of them. There's this one, and it actually continues up here on some maps, as we'll get to, which is really fascinating. I just can't believe that they don't talk about this. This is one of the most interesting aspects of Giza, and it is not talked of. Look at that huge Khafre Pyramid right there, and then we go over here. We have this great battery. Now, is this a kind of mechanical toothed gear mechanism or something of that order? I think it may maybe it is. I mean, so I'm going to show you some maps now, and we're going to start to have a look at what this thing could possibly be. And I wasn't able to find any. So here's the first map, guys, and this is just extraordinary. So here's the first map, guys, and this is just absolutely extraordinary. It's called Builders' Quarters, as you can see here. These are enclosure walls. Really fascinating stuff. Note there is a little subsidiary pyramid here, which they don't really talk about. Khafre's wife, but that's interesting. Let's look at another map. Let's see what's going on. So I love these older maps. As you can see, it's in the more formal mid 20th century writing. The golden days of Giza archaeology. Just beautiful stuff, really. And there's a lot of stuff going on. A bit of a quarry here, rock cut tombs. But you go up here, and you see these two things that look like staircases. What the heck are they? I don't know. There's something else called the Harvard Camp. It's pointing to, I guess, stellar alignments. Those are pointing almost the same way as this here. We'll get to those in another video. But what is that? What is it? Could it be another one of those bottomless pits that Egypt has? That's a possibility, and it's been filled in, and this is next to it, or some feature of it. This is so weird. Let's look at another map. It's the same map, but it's the older version of this map on the beautiful old yellow paper. So lovely. I love that. I love that. Here we have it again. Now, as you see, this is called Area C, so I guess Area C would have its own map. But as you see, omitted from this map, here's a beautiful picture of the Khafre Pyramid. I just love seeing a beautifully cut stone like that by itself in rubble, just in a ruinous condition. I just can't believe it when I see photos like this. And you see how ancient everything was, how this was once part of some glorious day-to-day civilization. Now it's just lying there. So there's something very suspicious going on about that Khafre Pyramid. So here we have the same kind of map, and every map reveals something different, something you've never seen before, which is really interesting. So workmen's barracks. So that's fascinating there. That's really fascinating. So they're saying it's builders. It's barracks. So they're calling this battery barracks. It's like a mechanical toothed mechanism. It's really weird. Here we go again. Builders' quarters. What's going on? And here we go again in this map. it looks like a kind of staircase. And as usual, you see new things in your maps. This is a kind of geographical map. It's a topographic map. It shows the elevations. Something weird has been cut out around the Khafre Pyramid. That's a bit odd. It's like the rock's fallen away or something. That's weird, or it's just descending or something. That looks like a staircase there, and it's different. Another map. That one's a bad map. That's pretty bad. But anyway, as you see, omission, total omission. There's nothing there. And we go back to this one. Now it says here, based on a map prepared by the Survey of Egypt and the mosaic photograph map made by the Egyptian Royal Air Force. Cool. So this was like a World War II era kind of thing. And they showed basically what Google Maps shows, which is basically this feature here. So this is just incredible. I'm wondering what this thing is. It's really weird. Just one more thing to show you. I was just looking at this, and this reminded me so much of what you see in Bath in England. And you look down, and the stones down the bottom, which is supposedly Roman built, they look kind of like this. So I'm wondering, did the Romans build this road through the Giza complex? Did they walk through the Giza complex? Or alternately, did the pre-Egyptians build all of the Roman roads, and the Romans inherited this network which allowed them to build an empire more rapidly than the other empires nearby, allowing for a rapid conquest of the Mediterranean? So I'll leave you on that note, on that possibility. What do you think about what I'm calling the Great Giza Battery, revealed maybe for the first time on YouTube? I think this is going to be a sensation. This is really interesting. People who believe in ancient high technology, like me, are going to be very interested in this. Cheerio.